Hi guys, Cindy. I'm getting ready to make just a bunch of spliced together videos as I move along the different steps. Here's my cover for the challenge, and I have added a piece of chipboard to it and just cut it to fit. Use some Fabri-Tac to glue it down. I need to put a little bit more there at the end, but got that ready to go. And then I had the pages out of the book, and I picked it up to go copy dye some. I was going to see if I could get them out, you know, in double page spreads, so I could use them as unhinged pages in my journal. And I can see that they're all glued the way they are, so that didn't work. But I did get one out like that. The very first, you know, the fly leaf where that one page is glued to it. So that looks very sturdy. So there'll be one page in my book. Of course, I'm going to cover up that title. So, and this one's thicker like cardstock, and this one's thinner, so that's fine. I just wanted to show you this. When I pulled that out, I started, you know, they had quite a few of the pages at the beginning. Had blank on the back and big blank spaces. See, that one's completely blank on the back. So I think I can find plenty of these in here. Here's the other fly leaf. Okay, there's another page from a book, and that was blank on both sides. Plenty of these to cover the backs of any tags I need to cover. So, having said that, I'm going to discard this item. I don't think I'm going to need that lined paper for the back of my tag. So far I've discarded 3 of the 15. So I have to run to town to do some errands. So I'm going to stop by Dollar Tree to see if I can find some wrapping paper and maybe 2 other items to decorate with. I think I'm going to be fine after that. We will see. So anyway, I'll splice another video on this, and I'll let you know what I do. So thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, I've been to Dollar Tree, and I basically exchanged these items, the lined paper, the flashcards, and this ribbon for a Christmas scarf that I'm going to use to close it with. Some wrapping paper that I looked all over to try to find something that had fairly small icons, and it looks to me like it's got a square of Santa, so I haven't opened it yet. So let's open it real quick and look at it. The other thing I exchanged was the other thing I got was this, you can see them right here, a bag of bags. So we'll look at those too. I'm not going to use any of this wrapping paper for pages. I think it's going to be too thin and it curls up, and I might could iron it to flatten it, but I don't know that we can use that as a tool, the iron. So I'm just going to use it for decorations. Oops. So I like it because it's got the red snowflake, which kind of matches my scarf. It's got the snowflakes, and it matches the doilies. So anyway, yeah, I think I can cut those out and use those fairly easily. And then the bags. It looks like there's 2 different kinds in there. So definitely can use the bags as embellishments, and can use them as bags in the journal. And then I'm thinking just cut them. Oh, that's what I'm seeing, that. So there is just one kind. I'm seeing that striped on the inside, which can definitely be used as well. So what I started to say, they can be used for embellishments, cut them out. They can be used as sacks in the journal. You can either use them sewn in the journal and also cut them off and use them as a bag, just to glue the bottom. Plus, I'm going to just cut them somehow and make them pages. So, I don't know how many were in the 10 of them, so I will probably use most of them. So anyway, I am copy dyeing papers right now, and that is going to take a while since I can't draw them outside. It's too damp and no sun. Haven't seen sun in a while. So I think I'm going to take the scarf that I had somewhere around here. I got a pile of everything, don't I? And cut it, because I did the chipboard, and I was going to tell you, this chipboard came in the package that had that paper that had the gold trim. I don't have any of it with me because I'm all copy dyeing of it, but that's where I got the chipboard. It was the packaging for the paper. So I'm going to cut this, glue it in, and yeah, I'll dismantle this a little bit. Not sure about the fur yet, but we'll definitely set it aside and see what we're going to do with it. So anyway, that's what I'm up to right now. And now that I think about it, I could use that ribbon. I kind of like that instead of that sparkly. Oh boy, now I got to make decisions, don't I? Okay, I'll be thinking about it and I'll let you know. Bye. I'm back. I have finished my coffee dyeing, and I coffee dyed everything I could find. I coffee dyed that paper that had the gold trim. I even coffee dyed several pages from the book, so if I make them into pockets or something, they'll be coffee dyed. And I also wanted those blank spaces coffee dyed, so got that. I cut apart the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights, coffee dyed it. They're still not cut down to the right size, but I'll work on that tonight. And what else? I just got a pile of stuff here, so I should have plenty of pages. Here's the one that had the flyleaf that had that one page glued to it still, so it survived the coffee dyeing. I even coffee dyed these bags, and I just wanted them to look a little less new. So that's where I'm at right now. I have not worked on the spine, which I can't even find the book, so I need all this coffee dyeing. I decided to go ahead and go with the sparkle because I think I can get my needle through. It's not really a sequin, so been working on that. And I this little crown it's just sewn on. You can see the thread there. So I just been snipping that, taking it off, and then I can see about cutting it apart for some bling. And it's pretty bendable, so I think it'd be fine. So anyway, that's what I'm working on. I will do a little bit tonight, and then I will catch you guys up tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Bye. Hi everybody, this is Cindy, and I'm showing you my challenge 1 for the November Dollar Tree Christmas Junk Journal Challenge. We could use 2 punches and a roll of washi tape, and I chose my 2.5-inch circle punch and my 3-inch circle punch that's scalloped. And then the washi I picked was this poinsettia. And basically I made tucks and possible journal spots. And last night when I knew I was going to be punching today, I prepared my paper and I took 2 of the book pages, glued them together, and then glued something on the front. I have the tissue paper I was using. I bought a package of this tissue paper, and it had the mittens and it had solid green. And I thought at one time there would only be like 2 sheets of the mittens, but there was like 4, so plenty of that. So I glued the green onto the book page, and I glued the mitten on the book page. And also I have some wrapping paper with the Santa and the snowflakes, so I glued a bunch of that on to the book pages as well. And so it was good and dry. So here's one that I didn't punch out yet. It was good and dry, and I could punch it easily. So those are all stacked over here. I didn't use it all, so I don't know if we can use the punches anymore in this challenge, but I know I can use these things. So anyway, let me show you what I did. Some of them I just did one thing, like one layer. So I'll explain more what I mean. But on this one, like I had the green tissue in the back, and then there's the washi tape just to make a tuck, or it could be a journaling card, except I'll have to do something with the back. Here's the one just cut out of the mittens, tissue paper and book page, and it's the scallop. And I did several of the Santa face. So I've got 5 of those. That one I put a little washi on. 5 of those. And then I have several here that I layered up. So I've got the scalloped and then the smaller punch. So I've got the solid green here in Santa, and here's another solid. I got a couple of solid greens with Santa. I haven't glued them yet. I'm going to glue them on there. On these, I took my labels. That was one of my 15 items, and just put a label on them. I think I've got 3. Here's the other one. This one's got a little bit of washi on it, so did that. And here's another one that's just the 2 layers. It's not Santa, but it's the mittens. And here's one I did the opposite. Did the green on front and the mittens in the back. This one I did the 3 strips of washi, and then I'm going to put a Santa on top of it. And then I got to thinking, you know, I've got these parts of the pages that's not big enough for a whole punch, a whole circle punch. So what can I do? Well, I just started playing around, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make tabs out of these. So I'm going to glue these together, and then I'll cut it to whatever length I need for my book page. So then I tried cutting some a little smaller, And I haven't, like I said, haven't glued any of these together. And once I get them glued together and get them to the pages, I'll decide if they need to be trimmed any. And I punched these out before I realized, you know, what I should have done was punched out 2 things that would count as 2 items, and then just cut it in half. So I'd have 2 tabs with using 2 items, but I didn't do that. I used the little scraps, and these have to count as a punch and a punch. So that's fine, because I got plenty. I don't want to overwhelm it with these circles. So I want it to be more than just circles in the journal. So anyway, those are my tabs and some tuck spots and maybe some journaling spots. And I don't know what I'll do it next. So I will talk to y'all later. Bye.